after domestic income, the next thing is national income. First, concentrate about the definition. It is the sum of monetary value of flow of all the final goods and services. This is the most important point. Final goods and services produced by normal residents of a country during a period of an accounting year. The main thing is what? This is the final goods and services. Final goods refers to what? It means it includes only the value of final goods, not the intermediate goods. Clear? Then the national income is equal to domestic income plus NFIA. Domestic income is very clear because we have studied in the previous video. Domestic income considers what? Compensation of employees plus operating surplus plus mixed income of self-employed and plus NFIA. Now what is the meaning of NFIA? Net factor income earned from abroad. Net factor income earned from abroad. What is the meaning of it? Net factor income earned from abroad. Actually, this is the difference between factor income earned by normal residents and factors income earned by the non-resident. Example, factor income by normal residents. Factor income by normal resident means what? Some of Indians went to the Gulf country or any other abroad country and they have earned 100 crore in a year. Okay. The same, some of the foreigners or the non-residents came into India and they have earned 70 crores in a year. Very clear? Now, what is the NFIA? In this condition, 100 minus 70, 30 crore is the NFIA. Very clear? This is not necessary that it will be always in positive. What I have seen in the many oceans, it is generally negative. Okay. So, but it is not rigid that it will be always negative. It may be positive, negative, both. Okay. Now, I think very clear it is that what is the concept of national income? This is the sum of domestic income plus NFIA. The income which we have earned during the year within country plus NFIA. Okay. Now, the next thing is there any difference between NFIA and net export? Some students have concept that the net export and NFIA is both are the same thing. No, this is not the same. Actually, what is the difference? The first thing, it is a difference of factor income which I have mentioned here. Difference between whom? Difference between the factor income earned by normal residents and factor income earned by the non-resident. Clear? Here, when you will make notes on a copy, in that condition you will have to explain properly. Okay, I have just mentioned the difference. And at export, it is the difference between value of export and import. What is the basic difference? This is the difference between the factor income earned by normal resident and not abnormal, non-resident. And here, this is the difference between value of export and imports. Second, it is a part of national income. As you are seeing here, national income is equal to domestic income plus NFIA. This is the part of national income. Net export, it is a part of domestic income. Clear? It is a part of domestic income. The last one, components. The components are net compensation of employees. Here is only compensation of employees. Here is net. Then what is the concept of net compensation of employees? Some of the Indians are doing work there and some of the foreigners are doing here. So the difference of that is called net COE. Then second, net operating surplus. And the last one, net retained earning. And here, what is the component of net export? Export of imports of goods and export and imports of services. Okay, let's write down. Now the next thing is the difference between factor income and transfer income. What is the difference between factor and transfer income? The income received in return for rendering factor services by the factors of production. What are the factors of production? Land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. Here we are receiving the income after rendering the services. Means we are doing some work, then only we are getting the income. But here income received without any goods and services provided in return. Here we are definitely receiving some income, but without any corresponding flow of goods and services. Means it is a kind of begging, na? Clear? Here we are doing some work, and here we are receiving the amount without doing any work. Very clear? Second, it is an earning concept. But it is a receipt concept. Now some students are saying, sir, earning, receipt both are the same, na? No, not same. Example, earning refers to, example, like if Anjali is doing, you're giving the answer in examination by its own, that is the earning. But Ruchika is saying, Anjali, please show the answer, and after some time Anjali showed her. Definitely Anjali is Ruchika is also writing the answer, but that is the receipt, na? That is not the earning by her. Very clear? Here the Anshika is doing herself, but here Ruchika is doing after begging from the Anshika. Very clear? Third, types: rent, wages, interest, profit are the factor income. Here these are from household, corporate, government sector, from wherever you are getting in free. That is called transfer income. Then this includes national income. The factor income includes a national income. Why? Because there is corresponding flow of goods and services. Clear? But the transfer income are not included in national income. Why? Because that is in free and there is no flow of goods and services. If there is no flow of goods and services, that will not to be included in the national income. Very clear? Now I am going to start the numeric field of national income, and there are some important terminology. The first one is GDP. This is gross domestic product. You all are well known about the domestic income. Domestic income. This can be calculated in two ways: factor cost and market price. So here it may be GDP MP or GDP FC. You can calculate in two ways: market price or factor cost. Second, NDP, net domestic product. NDP, MP or NDPFC. Now the first point is, here is gross and here is net. Then what is the difference between gross and net? Gross and net, the difference of this is equals to depreciation. Very clear? The difference between gross and net is that the difference between gross and net is equals to what? Depreciation. Very important point it is. You can write here like this: depreciation is equal to gross minus net. Okay? Depreciation is also called consumption of fixed capital. Clear? Now the first point is very clear. The difference between gross and net is called depreciation. If there is some GDP, market price is given 40,000 and the depreciation is 2,000. Now I am saying that calculate NDP MP, net domestic product. And how will you calculate this? NDP MP, GDP gross refers to what? It includes all the things. That is 40,000. As you deduct depreciation, you will get 38,000, and this is the NDP MP. Very clear? So the first point is the difference between gross and net is called depreciation. Okay, now the next. The next is market price and factor cost. What is the difference of this? If here is GDP market price and you have to calculate GDP factor cost, how will you calculate it? GDP MP is given in the question, that is 20,000. Okay. And net indirect tax is given in the question, that is 1800. The main important point is, what is the difference between market price and factor cost? What is the difference of it? Market price and factor cost. The difference is net indirect taxes. Net indirect taxes refers to indirect taxes minus subsidies. Okay. Now, how will you calculate GDP FC? 20,000 is the GDP MP and NIT is 1800. So here will be 18,200. This is the GDP FC. Is it very clear to all the students or not? Again, market price means what? Market price means it includes the taxes also. Example, if I am manufacturing this pen at my home and the factor cost or price is 12. Okay. The government has imposed some taxes, 3 rupees. Now the value will be 15. Okay. Means this is the factor cost and this is the NIT, net indirect tax. Very clear? The difference of market price and factor cost is equal to net indirect taxes. No problem at all. Next, you may write the formula like this: net indirect taxes is equals to market price minus factor cost. This is the first one. Second, depreciation is equals to gross minus net. Very clear? And the last one, national product and domestic product. If here is GNP MP, this is given 12,000 crore. Okay, and you have to find out NNP, NDP MP, or you can say look here, GDP MP. Okay, GDP MP. Then GNP MP is the given and you have to find out the GDP MP. In that condition, definitely here NFIA will be NFIA is given, that is 200. Now how will you calculate GDP MP? You have to calculate GDP MP. So the formula will be GNP MP minus NFIA. How the formula will look here. NDP includes only the net domestic product, or gross domestic product includes only the domestic income, whereas GNP includes both the things, domestic income plus NFIA. Okay, if you deduct GNP minus NFIA, definitely you will get domestic income or GDP MP. Now here GNP MP is the given, that is 12,000 minus NFIA, that is 200. So here will be 11,800. Is the concept clear? The difference between the domestic and national is what? That is NFIA. You can write formula here. NFIA is the difference between the national minus domestic. Very clear? These are the 3 basic concepts. Okay. NIT is equal to MP minus FC. Depreciation is equal to gross minus net. NFIA is equal to national minus domestic.